We get the horns up for our pal Miles, who says, Shane, it would be one of the deepest pleasures of my life if you would grant me this wish and do the band Holocaust and their song Death or Glory, which is the number 2 on their top 5. Very interesting pick, Miles. Very interesting pick. Now, full disclosure here, this is a fully transparent channel. I may or may not have ever heard this song before because indeed, yes indeed, on the complete 80s hard rock and heavy metal guide playlist that I have, that I love so deeply and I talk about so often, it has Holocaust on there. I don't know if it has that song, but I am familiar with Holocaust because they kick some fucking ass. And Miles has good taste. So 2 great tastes taste what? Great together. Me and Holocaust. And Miles requesting it. 3 great tastes. Going to learn about this fine, fine band, then listen to that song Death or Glory for our friend Miles, whom he says, man, what a treat would that be for me and my family. Because I share my videos that you do, Shane. When I share them with my whole family. And I take them to the big projector at the family reunions too. I say, everyone gather around. Miles is going to show us the videos that Shane does for him on YouTube. And he does a lot, so it's an all-night event. But, hey, you got that sweet barbecue and shit there, so I ain't got no problems with that. And I thank you for that, by the way, if you're doing that. It's never too late to start if you're not. Holocaust, they got 9,698 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. 4 of them come from that record right there. That tells me that's a tasty one. It's called The Nightcomers. The number 1 slot, you got Heavy Metal Mania. I know I've heard that. 674,000 plays. We may have even done it. Number 2 slot, the song we are doing here today, Death or Glory, 475,000 plays. Smokin' Valves, 65,000 plays. Then to a different record, you got The Small Hours, 148,000 plays. And then back to this banger here, 4 out of 5 songs. Come On Back. That song was saying, come on back. You went over to The Small Hours, but come on back. Let's look into the albums and see. This is going to be old stuff, guys. This is going way back in the long time ago. But The Nightcomers, this record here comes out in 1981. Then you got 1983 Live, Hot Curry and Wine. Boy, that sounds like a recipe for diarrhea, doesn't it? Hot curry and wine. It just spells you're not going anywhere tonight. No Man's Land comes out in 1984. Hypnosis of Birds, 1992. Spirits Fly, 96. Okay, so they're still humming along. Covenant, 97. The Courage to Be, 2000. Primal, 2003. Then a massive Goodbye Bye Times. And then in 2019, you got Elder Gods. And then in 2023, Heavy Metal Mania Complete Recordings 1980 to 84, Volume 1. When they put Volume 1, what does that mean? That means that there's going to be a Volume 2. Look into related artists for this band. It'll be some classic metal bands from probably the British wave of heavy metal. Witchfind, Hollow Ground, Tank. Witchcross, Blitzkrieg, of course, Jaguar, Thor. Remember that big beefcake? Acid. I've done a bunch of videos. Put my name and Thor in the YouTube search. I've done a bunch of stuff. Acid, let's see. Ostrogoth, they're on there. They got some good bangers. Bitches Sin, Witchfinder General, and Savage. So there you have that. We've done quite a few of those bands. We're going to look into the bio ever so quickly. There is no image of the band. I will hunt one down. It'll be of them. They will be very cool dudes. People. And they will be saying, Shane, we are Holocaust. And we're from Scotland. And we know that you just read that down there in the bio. But we are from Scotland. And that's all the Scottish that I know. Scotland's Holocaust emerged in 1977 with a gritty sound that echoed the sonic working class attack of fellow new wave of British heavy metal luminaries like Judas Priest, Diamond Head, and Motorhead. led by guitarist Johnny Mortimer, who has remained the group's sole constant member throughout the decades. The band's early output proved to be a huge influence on the Bay Area thrash scene, with Metallica covering the band's 1983 single, The Small Hours. Oh, now it all comes to me. I've got it in my head. It's just come to me. The Small Hours on their Garage Days Revisited EP. Despite enduring myriad personal changes and hiatuses, Holocaust has remained prolific, issuing a slew of well-received albums like the Nightcomers 1981. That's the only one we're going to mention because that's where we're at right now. And as soon as I figured that out, somebody out there says, this guy talks too much. And now you just learned that that song is a Holocaust song that you did not know was on. You said, oh, Shane, I had Garage Days. Yeah, I had it. And I love that song. I sing every damn word of it. But you didn't know it was them. Now you do. And you're welcome. To me and Miles. It is that time, my friends, we get into the song 4 Miles, Death or Glory. We do it right here, right now. The wait is over. The talking continues. The redness stays. I don't know what else I can do. You're just going to have to face the fact that I'm going to change 85 different colors in my videos. You're just going to have to face that fact. This is the titty pie. Finally, we're getting to the song, Miles. He probably just fast forward all that shit because, you know, do you want to show your family at a barbecue all of that junk that I just said before you get to the song part? Here we go. Death or Glory. I mean, it's just creamy chocolate delight. I don't know if I've heard this one, but it's right there. Heavy fucking metal, baby. Sounds wonderful. Nice mix. Almost got a little bit of Iggy Pop the Stooges in there. Is that weird for me to say? Guitar player just over there doing the licks. Definitely has an Iggy Pop style to him. You're driving in your Trans Am. You're looking for nothing good to be doing. 10:30 at night. Distortion on that guitar. It's just this guy gonna have 3 solos? We'll find out. But he is the sole consistent member. He gets to do that. It's his band. Even double trapped himself. He doesn't love some whittler. I mean, it's just a rocket, straightforward rocker. Sing a song of good and evil. What's a bust of shit? Almost a stop it out of dime, boys. You almost got it. If that guy wouldn't have been so nosy with his knob turning, you could have got it. Ah, smoking valves. I mean, it was like a straight rock, hard rock band, like a straight hard rock British style band. I'm kind of curious now why the Small Hours isn't higher up there on their top 5 that people would do that. Well, I'll tell you why. Do you want to know the answer why? Because none of you damn knew it until I just told you that the Small Hours. You'll go over there, go look at the numbers on Metallica's The Small Hours. Go look at that, and then go come back and look at Holocaust and see the difference. That's why no one knew it until I just told you that was what happened, and that Holocaust let them use that song. What say you? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you think of Holocaust, not Holocausts. We all hate those. Those are not good, ever. Not one of them has ever been anything. But the metal band, Holocaust. So get down there and tell me. Good, great, fantastic, Shane. I am a huge fan of this band. You will not believe this, but they are my all-time favorite band. I love everything. I followed that guitar player through hell and back. With his careers, his ups and downs, his ins and outs, and everything else. And I am proud to say that I am still to this day a #1 fan of Holocaust. All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs is the Nightcomers. Remember when I was talking about driving around 10:30 p.m. in a Trans Am? The Nightcomers. That's what that album's called. Get down there and tell me your all-time favorite songs. Videos to check out. I'd be interested in that as well. Where you say, not good, not great, Shane, I didn't care for this. It was not my cup of tea. I do acknowledge that it had a good rock and feel to it, good drive and beat. Great for, taking a good long walk or something, with the earbuds in or jackhammering or whatever. It's just really good song for that, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not my go-to. It's not something that I would regularly turn on. So I don't want it, don't need it. I'm never going to listen to that again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? And if you've got a request and you say, it must get on his channel, Meredith, it must. The great way to do that is to get down there and hit them links. Because if you donate to the channel and you say, Shane, here's a big load of cash and a request for you, well, that gets jumped up. But if you're on an economy and you're poor like me, a poor person, then what you can do is I have an economy option for you for putting in requests. And that is if you put it in the comments and I see it in the comments and I like the request that you've offered up, and we have not done it on the channel, so it's good for you to go and check and see if we have indeed done it. I will do that request for you. How will you know? I'll hit it with the heart, tell you I'm going to do your request for you, and then you just sit back and you don't even bother me about it anymore. There's no need for any more conversation because I have said I will do it. And so at that point you just say, I'm cool, bro. I'll just wait. I'll just chill. All right. So there you go, my friend. Show these videos to, put it on your Facebook. You can do that, can't you? Can't you put the damn video on your Facebook? Say, have your Facebook pals look at it. I think you could do something like that at least. Swinging out. Okay. Holocaust.